Hello everyone and welcome back to Learning to Be Prepared. My name is Jeremy and this is going to be part 2 of the Preppers Color-Coding Kit. And this is going to be a video on how you can incorporate this little kit into your home preps. Okay guys, so for this project what I've done is I bought a pack of the original color coding strips and the patch, and then I also bought a couple packs of the refills. And the refills came in handy because for this project there were several that I needed multiple of the same colors. So the next thing that I did is I bought some Velcro from Walmart, and this just comes with a roll of hook and a roll of loop, and you put those together and it makes the Velcro. So if you're not familiar with this, which I know most everybody is, but you can find these in the arts and crafts section at Walmart. The next thing that I did is I cut the Velcro into strips about 3 inches long, which is the same size as the color coding strips. Then I bought some of these little 99-cent boxes from Walmart. They come with a little snap-on lid, and I took the Velcro and I actually put it right here where this indentation is, okay? So it's going to go on there just like that. And this Velcro has a sticky side to the back like a sticker, so you peel off the plastic here and when you stick it on it stays in place. So then I can go and get whatever color that I need out of here and just stick it right on there. Now what this has allowed me to do is to organize the gear that I have inside my house. And this project I started out with organizing all of my extra gear into categories like fire and first aid, tools, kitchenware, you know, all the same categories as the Preppers Color Coding Kit offers you. And this way, when I have extra gear, I can organize it into these little tubs. And what that leads to ultimately is, number one, when you look at one of those boxes, it allows you to understand how much of that particular area you already have. So when it comes to fire tender, I have orange. And when I look in there, if it's full, I know that I have a lot of fire tender. If it's low, I know that I need to add more. So that's a benefit as an example of how being organized can help you. Another example of how that helps you in your preparedness is when you go to put a bag together, you can just choose the items that you need from each category very quickly because it's already organized. So this is just something that I've done that has really been a big benefit. So let's take a minute now and look at what that project looks like when it's completed. Okay guys, so what we have here is kind of the end result of the initial project. I still have other gear I need to sort through, but so far this is how the setup is starting to look. We mentioned a few minutes ago that one of the nice things about being able to do this is you can grab something. For an example, this one is orange, so I know it has to do with fire. So when I open it up, I see here that I have a lot of extra fire tenders and different things like this. And so I know that I have a good bit in here. It's when you have everything organized and put together, it's a little bit easier than trying to dig through a bunch of bags and things and figure out where you put everything. So I think one of the biggest benefits of doing this is you actually know where everything is and how much you have of those items. When you go to put a bag together, you can just come through and you can pick out what categories you need to put in that bag. So if you have company and you're kind of encouraging them how to be better prepared, you can go to your little station, get out certain items very quickly, and put together maybe a small bag for them to take home to kind of encourage them into understanding how being prepared is kind of a way of life, and how it can be such a blessing to them. One of the things that I like about using the Velcro on these like this is if I want to take all the fire stuff out of here, I can just tear this tab off and I can put another color in its place and keep going. One question some of you may have is, you've noticed I have multiple colors of some of the same things. The way I wanted to do mine is I wanted to organize certain features of certain setups. So in this particular orange container, in here I just have nothing but lots of these utility lighters, and then I have like one fire starter, like a flint and steel, and then underneath all of those I have just all my extra lighters. And this is something that I certainly want to continue building on, because I think lighters have a huge need. And if anything were ever happen pretty bad, then I think lighters will be one of the most sought after items, because you can purify water, you can cook, you can use it for defense, for warmth. You know, lighters provide a lot of opportunities to get things done. I also have a little thing of Zippo fluid for my lighter. But as you can kind of see how I have a lot of lighters and stuff in this one, the one I showed you earlier is more, it has just all tinder in it. And I actually have a third one of that. And this is mostly matches and a little bit of twine and things like that. You can set these up however you want. Maybe for you, having just larger bins to put all your fire stuff in might be the way you want to do it. Now I have another area where I have about 15 the 66 quart size containers, which are the big, you know, they're the big boys. I have a whole lot of those, and those organize my larger items, and maybe one day I'll do a video on those. But these are just the smaller items that I can use to build kits. And to me, it's a lot of fun to get organized, but it's also very helpful. So I hope that this gives you some ideas. But there is one that is one of my favorites, and it's this one. And while the color coding kit doesn't provide one for morale patches, what I did is I found a morale patch that's shaped pretty much kind of like all these other ones. And I did the same thing. I Velcroed it on here. And that way when I see this morale patch, I know that inside here I have my morale patches and, you know, extra color coding strips. But sometimes you got to use your imagination on, you know, how to identify what's inside of them. But, you know, if you guys have some other suggestions for me, I'd love to hear those. I think that one of the things I might do in the future is I might go up one size. They have, the next size organizer they have is 3 times this size. These are 99 cents each, and those are $2.99. But I may need bigger ones actually in the future, because as some of these areas grow, I may have just so much of one area of one particular type of stuff that, you know, I'm probably going to need to consolidate. But for now, I really like being able to break down all of these into smaller setups. But anyway, guys, well, I hope this gives you some ideas, and you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching.